showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. On first down, it's play action. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Third down coming up.
And the wideout goes in motion. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
At the 15-yard line. Now set up in the red zone.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Look out, room to run here.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Siegel. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Siegel. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is hauled in.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He gets loose. Across the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they go up 18 after the PAT.
That makes the score. Georgia 35, Oregon 17.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over. First and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to run it. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oregon 17.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. The squib kick is corralled back inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Quick throw on 4th down to the left side. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score Georgia 42.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 11 set to kick this one away.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And now the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now operating in empty. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Dogs. They connect for 6.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That makes the score Georgia 49, Oregon 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
To the line. He's marked at the 40. And that's a first down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Let's go, let's go.
They open the 4th by going to the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good.
Georgia 63, Oregon 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. It's an out route, the catch made.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. caught quickly. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Militaries.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the extra point goes up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Chewing clock with the running game. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. He shreds the tackle. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
And that's
221 wing. 221 wing.
First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
That's reeled in. It's Siegel. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position.
Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter.